Samsung are working on a few things right now that are going to blow the doors off the smartphone industry, and it has to do with, no, not the upcoming Galaxy Note 20 series, but in fact, if you can believe it, the Galaxy S21 series. Yes, it seems far away now, but actually phones are planned almost 12 months or more in advance, and actually Samsung has some really big decisions to make. That's because there is an upcoming advancement that is going to change the way we look at smartphones forever, and Samsung are mulling over whether or not to put it in their flagship phones. Before we get to that though, how about the best quality selfie camera ever put into a smartphone? Selfie cameras in smartphones have got way better over the years, and new electronic image stabilization techniques has made those old style shaky handheld videos a thing of the past, at least in Samsung flagships anyway. But Samsung may want to go one further than that and actually add some amazing extra hardware into the selfie camera of the Galaxy S21 series phones. Right now in the Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, Samsung are using a 10 megapixel image sensor that's actually really good quality. But just like the back cameras that were found in the S10 series and the Note 10 series and phones before that, it's sort of come to the end of its life as a piece of hardware and needs some upgrading if we're to get much better results. We also see that Samsung have upgraded the selfie camera in the Galaxy S20 Ultra, now at 40 megapixels, pixel binned down to 10 megapixels, but a bigger sensor with higher quality. Samsung aren't stopping there though. They are looking at two different types of sensor, both of which are way bigger than what they're currently using. The first is a 1/2 inch sensor and the second is a 1/2.55 inch sensor. And to put that into some context, the selfie camera sensors on the S20 and S20 Plus are 1/3.2 inches, and the new sensor on the S20 Ultra is 1/2.65 inches. Even though bigger camera sensors should mean better results overall, it's not entirely groundbreaking to do this. What is pretty cool though is the information that Samsung are looking at putting optical image stabilization on the lenses of the selfie camera, and that is something that is extremely rare. OIS is a really big deal in smartphones, especially just because of how small and lightweight phones are and the fact that we're always holding them in our shaky hands when we are recording videos and taking photos. OIS has been a feature of smartphones for years now in the back camera systems. Every flagship phone has them, even most mid-rangers have OIS these days. But putting that on the front camera system is almost unheard of. And for right now, the flagship and mid-range phones that you can buy, none of them have OIS. Samsung isn't done there though, not even close. We also got this news from a prolific Samsung leaker, Ice Universe, about something that Samsung are mulling over. Samsung are looking to implement under-screen camera technology as soon as possible, and even putting it first in the Galaxy S21 phones. This is actually quite a shock because usually with a new technology from Samsung, they actually give it to some Chinese brands first to use it in some mid-range phones, test out the technology, test out the production lines, and iron out any kinks in the technology. But it looks like Samsung know that this particular piece of technology is absolutely groundbreaking and is such a big deal that they don't want to give any other brands the first bite of the cherry. Whether they will or not, we are still unsure because we don't know if Samsung can perfect the technology in time enough to put it into an actual flagship phone like the S21 series, or maybe they will put it in some A series phones or even give it to a Chinese brand if the technology isn't absolutely perfect enough to put it into their flagship phones. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and videos. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.